This is beautiful. This is exciting.
This is really exciting.
For the viewers and listeners, this is, I guess, what we would call a step in the... one small step for man and one... I don't know, a hop, skip, and a jump for a couple of guys like this.
Big step in the lateral direction.
This is the crew right here. Jake, Timothy, Michael. Good. Michael's leaving soon, but this is the new apartment, New York City, authentic train, plane, automobile noises.
I'm sorry, I'm going to stop you. You said it looked like somebody was filming child porn. The way the setup is, that's exactly what it looks like. Right
Yeah,
now.
it is.
There's just a tripod and an empty fucking apartment.
Well, wait till you see what's behind door number 3.
Dude, it's terrifying. Just seeing that.
Yeah, that's the last thing a lot of people see before they die.
Dude, I feel like I'm in like a fucking Serbian murder film. Like, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Really ominous about seeing nothing on the floor and then just a lane to the tripod.
Yeah, just a camcorder, and a one light in a giant room.
This is what we're... How do I flip the screen?
That is
How do I-
ominous, dude.
You ever seen that movie Barbarian?
No.
You ever seen that movie?
Barbarian. Oh, is that with the house? Sorry.
Yeah,
Isn't
it's
it like-
one of those in that genre.
It's like you're
house
in a
movie.
house and then there's like a barbarian on the loose in the basement.
Yeah, there's like a subterranean part of the house.
Okay.
And there's a monster down there. But there's a room in the basement where there's just the guy who's exploring, or the lady who's exploring, just finds like a camcorder angled at like a bed.
Oh, okay.
And they don't really get into what was going on.
Oh,
I mean, they do, but it's, they don't like, it's not
But that's
the focal point.
enough of an image to send people
It's
for
pretty
the
generic.
hill.
It's also the exposed pipe too makes it just feel like somebody should be chained to that thing. Like, it's
Dude,
just-
There's a lot of stuff in this apartment that you could chain stuff to. How many sex swings can we fit in this apartment?
The lights, I don't know, how would you describe those? They're like hanging bulb things?
They're like,
It's like a bar, like a light over like
a bar
dive
table.
bar.
Yeah, or a pool table. Yeah, it's perfect. It's honestly perfect. There's nothing I would change about it. The one thing that does make me a little nervous is that's the heat, I guess, over there for the entire apartment.
Hopefully.
So we got to leave some doors open. This place is so big. Honestly,
Be a pharmacy, right?
I think so.
That's
this
what
is
she said.
more than like a hey, we're here, like introductory pot. This is more just like bragging to other New York comics how much space we have.
Yes.
That's like, we should just like make money by inviting people over and be like, hey, you want to be in a big room?
Where do you live? On the J train, pretty much. We just live on it.
Oh, I like this though, dude.
Honestly,
It's
if
exciting.
we could just cover that window with just cement, I think we'll be fine with it.
For sure.
Just like you see that area in between the window and that windowsill, just fill that with cinder blocks. And so we get no light.
Yeah.
We also get those now.
Or books, so it looks like we're in here reading.
Yeah, true.
Then we might get robbed, though.
But there's
A bunch of nerds in there.
Yeah, we should put on the inside, it'll be like a concrete wall with like a Trump flag, and on the outside, it'll be a concrete wall with a Black Lives Matter flag. So that's how we lure them in and then teach them the right message.
Yeah, I'll stay in my room. Stay in my room. We are conducting here.
So we got some plans in motion, I guess, for this. Did you fart?
no, I didn't.
I've been farting. I've been farting a lot.
Yeah,
I'm scared to open my ass. Okay, so this is the big train come by.
that's the loudest one.
Why?
You definitely can't hear that on the air. I prepared this.
Listen, guys, we made a mistake. We fucked up.
Why is that what do you mean the big train?
The one's closest to us.
Oh,
It's the big one.
it's like a steam powered
It's the
or
big
coal
one.
train.
The big plane come by.
That's the
Big,
crazy
stupid,
train.
only subway in New York that has like a whistle.
Oh,
It
dude.
kind of looks like the beginning of when they were doing the Adam Friedland show. Did you ever watch that episode?
Yeah, when there's like a guy putting stuff together.
Yeah, but those guys are fucking rich. And they have places where they live that aren't.
Yeah, we're just trying to be artsy,
Yeah.
not as good.
Yeah, no, I'm excited. I mean, do you have plans on bringing the TV in anytime soon?
July.
Because I have nothing to contribute to the apartment. Just yeah.
Yeah, I have a small TV. Well, you saw it,
That'll work for me.
and then I have a.
Nothing. I'm like, yeah,
That's good enough. I have a coffee table. I have like a bike, like an elliptical kind of bike, an exercise bike, but I'm pretty sure that like every time I used it, my balls would fall asleep.
okay.
And my dick and balls were just out cold for like 30 minutes. And like it's really weird when you're like slapping your dick and there's nothing there.
Yeah, I feel like we need somebody's dad in boxers always on that. One of our dads just always in the corner.
Yeah. That's how we'll power the apartment.
I was gonna say, that's how we'll like generate heat in here.
Yeah.
Hey, how's it going?
That's all I have. I have like exercise equipment and a mattress.
What equipment do you have?
I have like dumbbells, like a interchangeable weight, and then kettlebells, and then a dip bar.
Wait a second.
We're gonna have a full gym.
Yeah.
That's all we're gonna have in here. We're gonna invite boys over.
Yeah, we're gonna have a gym.
I should have just given you a mic. I don't know.
Well, because I gotta leave in like 3 minutes. But I wanted to be a part of something. So, there's two ways. We could have a gym, or we could make it a yoga studio.
Well, once we fill it with sand, then we'll know.
Yeah.
And we'll stop using the bathroom. We'll just take shits in the sand. Michael, you didn't kick the sand over your shit.
I was laughing so hard when you were saying that before. I was thinking about like us outside the apartment, like unlocking the door, and you're like, I can't wait to fill this place with sand. And then we walk in, and you're like, it's going to be a lot of sand. Zoom out.
That is I think that should be a rule of thumb when you're buying an apartment. Like, can I fill this with sand? If I can, it's too small of an apartment. There's a bar in like around here that like is sand. It's sand on the ground.
Yeah. I've been there. I went to a reggae concert right there afterwards. It was a really good time.
Really?
Oh, it's so gross.
Nah, it's great, dude.
No, you take your shoes off, just slip them in.
Barefoot on there.
Yeah. Slip them in the filth of whores past.
Thank God I'm living here. My friends will teach me how to be cool.
I really like getting like a cigarette bud with lipstick on it right between my toes.
Yeah.
Just like the beach in Florida.
I think instead of getting back into drinking, because like I'm gonna have to do something to like date. You can't date sober, and you especially can't date high.
Yeah.
Have you tried to do that?
Have you thought about doing
Like
opiates?
not out of no.
That's what I was.
Maybe.
I was thinking maybe a little bit of ketamine, and I just get one of those big blue drinks, and just like put a couple drops in there.
And then just be drinking out of like a Hawaiian kind of drink.
Yeah.
Time, and just be like,
Like a 2-foot long beer bong.
Yeah,
yeah, drooling is really hot. I think they really like that.
they should make a
So
drink.
where did you study?
This song, there's no music on this song. rules.
You cut her off.
Hold on. The beat's about to drop.
Oh well, currently I'm working like marketing. It's not like my passion, but like, shut the fuck up. This song fucking rules.
It's just like unwritten. Feel the rain on. But have you ever like stood in the rain and let it happen?
I told you that with my mom. My mom took me to wrestling practice with that song playing, and I was on mushrooms, and I had my head like an inch away from the air conditioner for like the whole song. My mom's like, "Are you okay?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm fine." But I remember like, I was in the passenger seat, just like feeling the rain, just like it just goes through my
You're feeling the rain on your skin, dude.
But I just got tossed around so much at practice. People were just like wrecking my shit.
Yeah, because you were on mushrooms, dude.
I don't know how Rogan's like, you do a little microdose and then you juice it. Like,
Yeah.
What?
No, every person is different. Also, like the people who are doing professional MMA were like chased out of town by like bears at the age of like 6, and they had to gain strength for 4 years to fight off the bears to reclaim their village. Like you can do mushrooms whenever you want at that point.
Oh,
Nothing's gonna beat those bears.
I think I got an idea.
You gotta head out.
Guys.
Thank you, Michael.
I'll see you tomorrow. I'm very excited. What is this liquid on the ground? No.
There's a lot of these.
There's a lot of stray debris.
Yeah, different colors.
Okay, nice.
This looks like something's skin burned off.
Oh, this is a rusty screw.
So we have one key so far,
Okay.
but they're also changing the locks.
Yes.
So
the key is irrelevant until. Well, did they tell you when they're changing the locks?
I think it'll be after we move in. I don't know yet. They haven't told me.
This isn't moving in. I'm good.
Yeah.
They haven't told you when they're changing the locks. That's a very important information.
Yeah. I texted the guy, and that is very loud when there's crime about.
Is there another Jewish holiday going on?
I-
You're looking up at this point.
Yeah, dude, it's always a Jewish holiday.
Is that what they said? They're like, it's a Jewish holiday, or it's just they're taking a holiday?
Well, if it's rent related, it's a Jewish holiday.
All right. They just say it's it could be just the holiday season.
Yeah, I think they just they do stuff on Saturdays, I know. But like today is Friday. I texted the guy at like 11 and he never responded, so but we'll figure it out. I'll be in touch and I'll have the key in the meantime, so I can always like meet you here if you need to drop something off.
Well, it's just also, it's like super nice to just come by and just, have my head filled with some more doubts about this place.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just reestablish.
Start regretting. Yeah. Hell yeah. Michael Good, host of the Morning Good podcast. Check it out.
Once we put like a rug in here,
Yeah, like a big Persian. Oh, shit. What was that?
it's just the heat exploding and not working for 12 months.
I can't wait till we all die in this apartment. And like, there's like a documentary about us. And they like review the lease. And they're like, yeah, they didn't follow any of the instruction. I'm going to lock that door.
Yeah. And I wonder about the air conditioning. How much can we say on this without just giving away where we live now? We're saying a lot.
We live beneath a train.
Yeah, beneath some train.
Some train. I think it's going to add authenticity
To what? The pod?
to the New York experience.
Like nightmares?
Yeah, dude, I do this every time with a place. So like, you only see the good, and you like very intentionally ignore the bad, and you're like, oh, it's all good, and then you remember, and then I think you really think it's all bad for a little bit.
Yeah, but it is what it is.
We really got to do something like meaningful with this place.
I know. I would be I'd feel so stupid if we spent a year here and we just like put a couch and a TV on the far end of this giant fucking square.
Yeah. And just a giant magnifying glass in front of the TV. That's like how they used to watch TV, like back in the day.
Yeah, we're gonna watch Michael Good. Gonna come here tomorrow with like a giant skee ball machine. He's just like, thought I'd get it started.
Yeah.
Oh man, no.
We do need that energy a little bit, like someone who's like, "Oh, I got an idea for whatever's going on."
Sure, yeah. But we can build like a sitcom apartment in here
Yeah, we could.
with an actual skee ball machine,
Yeah.
or like a pinball machine, dumb shit like that.
Yeah, maybe that should be our goal as we shoot a sitcom while we're here.
We just build this set.
Just always say, we just become a reality show every day, waking up.
That'd be a fun noise to add to the door. We somehow have a sensor connected. When you open the door, there's just a studio applause that goes up.
Oh, that would feel good.
Woo! And then we'd set it so it knows when Michael Good comes home, so that there's just like, oh,
Boo.
boo. Fuck you.
Or it knows like when he brings a girl back. It's like, ooh. Could you imagine being
Somehow
a woman?
connected to his phone. He would go insane, dude. And then we just pretend we can't hear it. He would lose his fucking mind.
Dude, the other night I thought I heard laughing. Like I thought I heard a voice laughing in my head for like an hour.
Really?
Yeah.
Or was it just Alan?
It was just it was like the hum of my like heating unit, but in like my brain was twisting it to be like a maniacal laugh, and I was like, "Oh, this is it. This is the end of my life."
I get that. So with in the apartment I live in now, the heat hisses real fucking loud, and then there's like pigeons that sit on the windowsill and just bang their fucking heads on the window.
No way.
Because it's warm inside and they can feel it through the window.
And that's
so they're like, I'm just going to kill myself. I can't ever go inside. I'm just going to bang my stupid bird head against this window until I die.
Oh, dude, pigeons, like when they're all together cooing, it's like the most grotesque thing.
Yeah. I never understood people that have like a pigeon coop on their roof.
Yeah.
That's like a New York thing some people do, but like just cover your roof and shit and you just hang out with these garbage birds all day.
Yeah. That's like where the oracles of New York dwell. It's like Lawrence Fishburne. So you finally found me, huh?
That's what's on the private rooftop. Lawrence Fishburne. Lawrence Fishbird.
So you decided to rent the apartment, taking the blue pill. I think you know what that means. Bless you. Dude, this is good room for farts.
It is. What do you think? All right. Can we put ACs in these windows?
I think so. Yeah. Because they have like a cage on them, but the cage is kind of pushed away from the... Yeah, we're going to really discover a lot of things about this as the seasons go on. Yeah, it might not be the best for that, but I'm thinking maybe we don't have anything out here and we just have stuff in our own rooms. Although one of the rooms, I think the window is no good, right? It doesn't...
I think like the bars on the windows outside are like very close to the window, so you can't.
Oh, you can't put
an AC out, or you have to get a very small one.
Jesus, dude.
Which still, if you leave your window open when the train passes, so.
Yeah, there's we definitely didn't. There should be like a list of things that you just look at when you're looking at an apartment. There probably is online somewhere.
Yeah, but the realtor lady was so nice. It was just like, yeah, whatever. It was great. I love it here.
Yeah, you're beautiful.
You're awesome. What do you like to cook in your department? Do you guys have any questions about the unit? Yeah, what's going on with you?
What do you want for dinner?
What's going on? So what's your deal?
Oh God, dude. It's so funny because I've looked at like 3 apartments in my life where I still have the realtor's number in my phone. And like every once in a while you look at it and you're like, I mean, I could look at another apartment, and just spend time. It's like a date.
Yeah.
That was like a thing in Curb, like a part of the story in Curb was he was just like fucking this realtor by looking in the houses. Pretty cool.
I said the first time I ever did a podcast with you, I think the only thing I said on the podcast was, it was with you and Michael Good. We did Fuck City when Alan wasn't there.
Yeah, and I was like going to kill myself.
Yeah, you're in pretty bad shape.
I think I was like fighting tears like the whole time.
Oh, you were like...
That was the first like time I really talked to you was after that pod when we were walking to...
Yes.
I think like Cellar 77 or something.
Yeah. I said something about how you and Michael were talking about porn, like the porn you like. And I said something about it was like, oh, my favorite, and this was true at the time. It was like my only thing that I watch is like stuff where there's like a property dispute.
Okay.
It's like a realtor lady is like, I'm showing you a place, but it's not a great deal, whatever, something like that. I didn't think about that until like today. I was thinking about it again, and I was like, oh my God, I have to pull the trigger. Life is porn right now.
It is funny, like when you first start watching porn, you think those things are going to happen, and then like for 12 years you never make a move on a woman because you're like, well, yeah, she didn't display her breasts. What am I supposed to do? I can't grab her breasts if she didn't show them first.
She didn't pretend to think the boys' locker room was the girls' locker room.
Yeah. Where do we go from here? How do I? And it is fun. Like I am like the worst at those steps. Just being like, so do we fuck? It's like that with a kiss too.
I just say it and it ruins the moment every time. But
every time
I'm like, I don't care if this ruins the moment because I'm not getting this wrong, dude. Sorry.
But they want you to get it wrong. They want you to rape them.
Yeah. The last time
I mean,
the last time I didn't, I was like, I'm picking it up and I'm going to go in for the kiss. I went in for a kiss and I just kissed her cheek. She just turned her face. And I was like, this is never going to happen to me again. Never again will this happen.
Yeah. Even if it does, even if they're like, yeah, sure. And you kiss them, like, then it's like, it's weird and you leave and you're like, okay. Like,
wow.
Check that one off.
Thank you very much. I am asexual.
You kiss a girl and you go, boy, oh man, I'm not looking forward to all that tomfoolery.
Oh no. But yeah, I never had that thought when I was watching porn. When I was a kid, when I was a kid, I was like a younger man. I was never like, oh, this is all going to be real. This is how this goes down.
Yeah.
I was the opposite, where I was like, this kind of shit never happens this way. And then I would just hear a story, like people would tell me like you have any friends who just like have a lot of sex?
Yeah.
They're just
one
like,
of them just left the apartment.
But I mean like a guy who just like,
it just happens.
The way they live,
yeah.
For some reason, they just attract these people that are like, let's fuck right now.
Yeah, yeah.
Like I've heard stories from folks like that where I'm like, I guess it's just you have to be a specific type of guy, putting a really specific energy out.
For sure. And it might not even be a horny energy. It might just be like I'm down for whatever.
For sure. I think also if that happened to me, like right now, if a lady was like really being forward, I would be like, I can't, I'm sorry. I have to go home and cry.
I have to go home and read. I'm sorry.
I have homework. I'm 25 years old. Yeah. Sorry, I have so much homework.
Yeah, I would never, like, it's only happened to me like once where I've had like, well, twice where I've had like sex in like a public-ish place, like a bathroom once, and then a movie theater was another time. But that was both with girlfriends who like were like, let's try something different here.
Yeah, I'm a pretty much a girlfriend kind of sex guy. That's the way I've had sex in some weird places, but with someone that I trust very deeply.
Yeah, that's the way to go, dude. I like the girlfriend aspect. It's fun too, because it's like sometimes you can just have sex like early in a day. I like doing it I'm like a big morning guy. Because then it's like the rest of your day, you get to walk around and just be like, none of these people had sex today.
Oh my God. I mean, yeah, not true at all.
I'm the only one on this block.
I do every time I've had like woken up in the morning, like slept in a girlfriend's bed or something, woken up and had sex. My whole day, I'm like, it's a little bit easier today.
Yeah. 100%.
It's just a little bit easier to do whatever the fuck I got to do.
Yeah. Yeah, and I feel like girls,
bacon, eggs, and pussy for breakfast.
Girls don't really love it. Like not all girls anyway, because like they want to be like all done up and like they don't want to like have like a morning stink. I guess like they want to think that they're beautiful.
I mean, I think that goes like person to person. Some people love it, and some people just don't like it.
Yeah, that's probably true. But like guys in general, like before we have sex, we're never like, I need to like feel hot about myself. We're not really too concerned about that. No. We're just like, oh.
I think that's a thing. As I get older, I have weird shit like that, where I'm like, I like to feel like I'm taller than this lady. Like I don't know.
I'm taller.
I guess I don't know.
Like you're just more of a man.
Yeah, like if I was like say you're dating a girl who's really into like you being emotional, and like so she walks into my apartment and I'm just weeping, and she's like, "Let's fuck right now." I'd be like, I gotta go like punch something before we have sex. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I guess under those very specific circumstances, I could understand something like that.
I gotta feel like a man a little bit, I guess.
You got what? What'd you say?
I gotta feel like a man somewhat.
Yeah. Sometimes it's hard, dude. Because like when you're on a date, you don't feel like a man because you're doing girl shit the whole time.
I feel like a fucking retard when I'm on a date every time.
Really? You're not like you don't like kind of turn it on at all?
That's my only personality trait, is that I can notice stuff and make a joke about it. But I have to be really mindful to not just make fun of her the way I'd make fun of people I love. Yeah. I'm just like, you fucking bitch.
I just, one of my friends gave me like the best advice. He's like, just literally keep asking questions until they ask you a question. He's like, never start talking about yourself. Just keep asking. And my friend's like, you don't have to remember any of this shit. I was like, okay, well, no, it's clearly just the fuck up.
That's not true. That's just incorrect.
That is one thing I want to get better. Let's talk resolutions for a second.
New year,
news year from bed. I want to get names better. I want to be better at names.
Like remembering people's names and stuff? Or just pronouncing names off the jump?
No, pronouncing, I'll just pronounce it wrong. And then they'll correct me, and I'll pronounce it wrong again. But like remembering, like, hey, this is Jessica, Sarah, whatever. Only girl names. I don't care about God. I'm going to become a total booty freak, I think.
Yeah.
Because I've never had that phase in my life.
No, I don't. I'm just not.
Yeah.
I've like tried to make that happen a couple times, and I was just like, I can't.
You have to not be depressed to like do It's very hard. I just have windows where I'm not depressed. So it's like, I don't know how much puss I can slam in that.
Yeah. I want to be able to speak like a little bit of every language that I hear people talk a lot of.
Oh, like at a bodega and stuff?
I like Spanish, French, and oh man, dude. You're a fucking pig.
I gotta feed the slop, dude. I'll
fill the trough. Hey, please comment if you've watched up to this point. You see,
yeah, just fucking come, and get off the episode.
Well, no, just let us know that you came.
Yeah, let us know, dude. I'm getting close to the point where people can start donating money, and
what is that? 1,000 subscribers?
I think it's 500, but then I need like a bunch of hours watched, which I'm a little shy of. I need more of that, but. If you do listen to just put the thing on. Like, you don't even pay it. Just let it run out, you know? Once you've come, instead of like closing the browser, it's not like a bad thing to have on your computer. If anything, people are going to be like, oh, this is a cool you know, you're not going to get in trouble at work if you're jerking off at your desk. Have you ever jerked off at work?
At the job I'm currently at? No, I'm trying to think. Actually, yeah, I did it. I worked for I shouldn't be saying it. I'm going to need another job at some point in my life. I'm not going to.
Is it illegal to jerk off at work?
It's probably frowned upon. If you're applying for a job and they're like, yeah, we Googled you and we found a video of you explaining how you like to masturbate at work.
Oh, yeah, I guess I shouldn't even...
I did it one time at a job that was pretty fucking low rent. I was completely alone.
Pretty sweet. Nice.
I was alone in an empty office building in Midtown. Like empty, meaning no furniture.
Wow.
Every floor was... And I was the only person in the building.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
And you were in the actual building? You weren't like in the bathroom there?
I was in just a back room on the 14th floor.
Okay, just like fucking a copier.
I don't want to get through this. I can't. You gotta.
Yeah, we gotta not.
I'll tell you the story, but you gotta delete it.
Yeah. Well, listen, I got a lot of editing to do tonight.
Listen, I just put the sock back on, man. All right, forget it.
Yeah. Well, we can move on past that. I've never done it ever in my life. It's just,
Yeah, fucking liar.
no, I did it one
You're
time.
just media trained. You know not to say that.
Yeah, my years of experience have taught me to not admit to masturbating at work. You'll get there one day, Jake. But no, I did do it one time when I was like in actually, I don't want to say how old I was either, because then you could actually track it back to where I was. Right. I was in high school. And, no, it wasn't in high school. I don't want to get into this. This is bad stuff. It is
so
really
shameful.
Once it got turned on me, I'm like, oh God. Yeah,
It might be the most incriminating thing I've said into a mic. Like, I couldn't get a fucking job if someone watched this. You know, like,
that's why I'm curious if it's like, I bet it's more common, but I remember I asked someone about it. Like, have you ever whacked off at work? And it was someone I was working with, and they were like,
was it Jeffrey Toobin? When you were a CNN analyst?
And, he was like, no, dude, like nobody does that. And I was like, yeah, dude, of course nobody does. But I've definitely done it working from home on the clock.
Yes, I had a work from home job.
I was on the cock on the clock.
I guess that counts. Yeah, I had a work from home job. It was terrible.
Yeah, that's what we're talking about. That empty
That's
office
the one.
building.
That's the job.
That was your home.
That's the one I'm talking about. I lived in an empty office building.
Yeah. You just wandering around.
And my job was to masturbate. That was my work from home.
Yeah. You were a licensed sperm donor. who just happened to miss the cup a lot.
Oh man. Yeah, I've had some fucking dumb jobs, dude.
Yeah.
Did it spike?
No, I was just checking the time.
I was wondering if you could hear the train.
I don't know. That'll be something I'll realize around like 11 o'clock tonight. But it is funny because I thought like the trains were going to be way less frequent. And they're just all the time.
They're way less frequent to like get here. I waited at 34th Street for like maybe 25 minutes because they were just like the M's delayed again. And then I get down here and the M train is just it's fucking
the hottest train in
it's
town.
crazy. It's like the Soul Train. It's just going around the city. It's a party. Everyone's having fun.
Oh, dude, this is gonna be fun. I'm really excited. I used to have this big, this like cardboard cutout of Mr. Bean. You know who Mr. Bean is, right?
I love Mr. Bean.
And he was just like, you know how he just makes that face? And I had this cutout, and I used to stick it in my my bathroom when I like back home, like when I was like a kid. And the bathroom, when my parents would go in, they through their entrance, they would open the door and flick on a light. And you'd be looking at the mirror, like the mirror was right there. So I positioned it like where they couldn't see it when they opened the door. So when they flick the light on, it's just Mr. Bean next to them in the mirror. And they just like shit themselves all the time. I'd put it in like a garage. So when someone would lift the garage, it would just be Mr. Bean. And then I saw on like Instagram, a guy was doing that to people and he went like viral.
Just scaring people with
Mr. Bean, yeah, exactly. With Mr. Bean too.
That sucks.
Like I had that idea.
Specific.
I know, dude.
One time, this is during the pandemic. I woke up. I mean, you know how I don't sleep very well, like at all, and so I woke up from like barely being asleep at like 3 a.m. and I'm just like in a fog. Don't know what's happening around me. I just know I have to piss, so I like went to the bathroom. It's dark. I don't like to turn the light on when I'm in the bathroom. So I'm pissing in the dark.
Why not?
I just get scared.
It is scary when you turn the light on because it's just the whole bathroom.
Oh, is it? Yeah, everything. It's like the whole world. When you're like sleepy too.
Yeah,
it's
you're
just
like, fuck
it. I could have just shit without any of this. I can find with my ass the bowl. I could piss all over the room.
Yeah.
I can find the bowl with my ass. But like, I was pissing in the toilet with the light off. I could see it with the moonlight. I could see the bowl. And I'm pissing, and then I shiver a little bit, and then I look in the mirror, and I see there's a tree outside that's creating like a shadow, and I thought it was, the first thought in my mind was like, it's the Babadook that's come to get you, and I freaked the fuck out, pissed everywhere, all over everything, ran out of the bathroom, pissing on the ground, and I went downstairs and I just passed out again. And I woke up, my brother was like, fuck, there's piss everywhere. What the fuck? Why is there piss all over the ground?
Like, I was scared.
And I explained, I was like, I thought, you were not going to believe this. I thought I saw the Babadook. And he was like, when did you watch that movie? I was like, I've never seen the movie. I don't know.
It's just, but that's who they would get, is the ones who never, like, every like Friday the 13th movie, it's always like, he's standing there and they're like, will you get out of the way? It's like, you've lived in this town for 20 years and he keeps coming back and murdering everyone. He would think that would be like the most important thing on your mind.
Yeah, just go. There's a lot of fucking lakes.
Yeah.
Oh, move out of Crystal Lake and where? Go to the big city? No. Go to another fucking lake. There's so many of them.
Yeah, dude, they're never privy to the information. I kind of liked the Scream movies for that reason. Like,
oh yeah, those are great.
They were kind of like in on it, you know. They're like, "Oh, this has happened before. Here's what we do. Here's what's gonna happen." And then like all of that does happen. They're like, "Fuck, shit, we were right. This is a problem." Yeah, I remember seeing that. I saw the new one. This was when I was drinking, and like the Regal cinemas in the city have bars in them. And I don't know if you've ever gotten a drink from those bars. They give you like, remember those big tubs we were looking at in the supermarket? Dude, they give you like a 32-ounce like margarita, and you're supposed to understand a movie after drinking that. It was like nonsense.
How much does that cost?
Like $30. Yeah, it's like more than the movie.
That's insane.
Yeah. Those were good times, man.
It is. They really try to juice up going to the movies in the city.
Yeah.
No one goes. And the tickets are already expensive. If you don't have the AMC thing, the tickets are like super jacked up.
Yeah. Yeah, I got the Regal thing. I'm always like, I got to get rid of this because I only end up seeing like one movie a month.
Yeah.
But I would see 0 movies if I had to pay fucking money.
I got like 15 free movie passes.
Really?
It's this guy that comes into my store just gives me free. He was like the manager of an AMC.
Oh, wow.
He just gives me a free movie pass.
And you just give him some J's. You're turning into, what's his name? Rick from Trailer Park Boys. He just pays for shit in hash coins.
It's crazy, dude. For the past few months, I've been living mostly off the bartering system. It's pretty nuts.
Yeah, dude. Oh, man. That's a good way to live. That I remember. What was the Schoolhouse Rock? Were you ever a Schoolhouse Rock guy? That's where I learned about the bartering system.
Not like they wouldn't like watch it at home. They would play it in school.
Yeah. I'm not calling you not cool.
Fucking pussy. I remember going to a guy's house one time when I was like a little kid.
Yeah.
Like his mom picked us both up after school, and she's like, come hang out with this guy for a bit. And I was like, okay.
You always get a couple weirdos when you're in your childhood.
And I went to his house, and he was like, you want to watch a video? And I was like, sure. And he had a bunch of videotapes, and they were just Schoolhouse Rock. It's like, wow, you came home from school and you were like, Mom, buy me homework.
Oh yeah, dude,
very cool.
Those kids were the worst. There was like there was this kid who I used to go to his house. He was like my good friend in elementary school, But every time I went to his house, like it was such a portrait into a much worse life, like a much worse childhood. Like his older brother just had like airsoft guns, and like every like hour would just run down the steps and just light us up with airsoft guns. And we were like 7 years old. And we'd be ducking, and like he'd be crying, and I would just be in a state of shock because I'm like, we're the police. You know? Like, who's gonna save me? and one time I was there, and we were like playing but I always like going because he had like Donkey Kong and like a Nintendo 64. So we were playing like Super Mario 64, something like that. And there's like a banging on the door, and his mom comes upstairs and she's like, you guys need to hide. So we just like hid, and there was just an angry man banging on the door for like 30 minutes. And I guess they just weren't paying rent there, and they kept showing up to like, they're like, I see your car in the driveway. I know you're home. But like, they just wouldn't answer the door. Oh God. Was that a giant?
Is that from like outside or back, whatever's behind this?
It sounded like back.
Yeah, it did sound like that. That's better.
That's better. Yeah, that's better.
That's better.
Yeah, man. Here it is.
Oh, the old train.
Well,
I feel like I've lived here for 300 years.
I know, dude.
Every time that whistle blow.
It will be nice, I think, for like if people want to be out here watching a movie and someone else is asleep, because you're not going to be able to hear the movie from your room.
I think we'll all develop we'll be like immune to the noise.
Yeah.
After a little while.
Yeah. Maybe we just need a day where we all just like lay out here on the ground for like 6 hours. No food, no water. Just like canceling out the noise in our brain.
Like Gandhi with like underage girls. Yeah. Just like lay around with them.
Yeah. That's just the representation of child pussy. And we're supposed to ignore it. No matter how hard and distracting it is. Oh man. I don't think we have to do a full hour here. We got 15 more minutes. My butt is starting to hurt. I don't know if I can.
Super uncomfortable. We should have brought some lawn chairs or something.
I know. Yeah, we're gonna have no furniture.
It's all right.
For a little bit.
Furniture. I got like a coffee table.
I have a coffee table that's
Michael Good. Only thing in his storage unit is a coffee table.
Yeah. We're just sitting on coffee table. Yeah, I think that'll be good. Honestly, dude, it's not like you'll have anything that we won't use here, you know?
We could each have our own living room.
Yeah, we could. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of... Maybe I'll give a little tour. Should I give a tour?
With the camcorder?
Yeah, let's do a little walk-around tour here. You want to hold this?
This is nuts.
Okay.
Can you unplug that thing?
Yeah. All right, so that's Jake. You just saw him on the podcast. This is me. This is the room here. It's looking pretty good.
That's where the phone is.
This is the phone booth. You got to make sure you can see people taking a shit. All right. Here is the kitchen. Nice stovetop. Look at this thing. I mean, what's her name? Fucking Betsy Ross would be jealous. Not Betsy Ross. Who am I thinking of? Martha Stewart.
Can we push that stove back, or is it just going to be sitting in the center of the room like that?
I think we should bring it out over here.
Put it in the middle.
I think they're getting us a new one. So.
Oh, all right.
All right, this is going to be Michael Good's room. You can see here, there's going to be a lot of gross pussy going through here.
As you can see here, this is everything Michael Good owns.
Yeah. He doesn't need much. And then we got a couple of bedrooms over here. This one might be the home and news from bed. Let me know. Maybe we'll let the comments decide. Which room?
Oh, that's not the glass. That's just like a sticker on the window. I thought it was like diner glass,
Oh.
like the mosaic.
Oh, yeah.
And it's just, we should call the realtors and be like, can we like customize the sticker for the window? Can I get stained glass?
But this, dude, I think this right here, this like little area, we could do something stanky in there.
Why is exposed brick like a selling point? It looks nice.
It's the same thing as like all of Brooklyn. They're like, the women are like, let's show a little leg, and the apartments are like, let's show a little leg. All right, well, that's the tour. That's it. Maybe give a look in here and a look out. Toilet. Let's see what we got in here. Does that look pretty good? Shower. I like this little step up. We're not going to have too wet of a floor. We got a nice...
The highest room in the house is the shower.
Yeah, the highest elevation, which isn't good because that's where all the water is. And we got a nice water heater here, Ream. I think I have a jacket that says Ream. And then, yeah, you can look out into there. So that's the apartment.
Someone left their scrunchie here.
Well, now if they didn't know before where we are, they're definitely going to be able to do this. All right.
Yeah, now that you've pointed the camera at what our view outside is.
Yeah.
See if you can geolocate us, internet nerds.
All right. Well, I think this podcast is coming to an end.
Yeah, that was plenty.
Let's do a little sign off here. God bless you. Let's do like a little. All right. Good night, folks. Have a good one.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.